Kumasia. SOMPA for the Cassia 93.1, Cassia boy dem. Kumasi Krono Ayuko 1 Mafabi at 100.9. Adam for Parodio Paris France Abuchimemu, Takwa 101.1 Takwade, 103.3. Wokwa Tachimana Obertibi was SOMPA 106.1 and Afei, Sunyana 98.9. And Krasa 90.7 Doma, 101.3. And Amankasim Aya Kingdom, 106.1. And some old Roya Debano, Nimobrado Charina no. Egwabe fonten fidi no so abenya bi no wakenkan na mmom no ne tie atwam wo no de bedi makote no ebini
ye ba kokoto ni akobo nkomo o kai immigration officer no a nipa bi kodi no amimu no an ho nkomo edo so pan wa ha
na eno ada MTTD 40 wo hungu monten so okadafo bi a wo krom wo ache wo memeka sei okadafo no so ababonte akasa e de afa ho na ano na sofo ya wo show ma Ghana yan krato won sam so de aba e kire mu sasa na motuo no a MTTD wan ma hyase na wo mo cheche wo ye delivery wo ma Ghana mu no wo mo twentwen
sofo be de eche ha Ghana kwan ne akwantepo so chese no kure Ghana fo mfa nche won na e de ho nsam no wakan
wo sofo ya wo no na hwe ya pom de won sam so chese anense fo so hwe wo mbetro no wo mo atwedana kwa animu abado dwasan ye friend sa medical negligence nti ene wo ko ma Ghana ya pom de adwumakuo no mu a Sikabia ehwie guonya asem ketoma
eno na nam so ma Dr. Youngson kane vice president the Ghana Medical Association so na no ato nsemi bi kire se ne akoso ewo health sector no we no enje da nye news bia na wo kire mu sei
ye mofo ne gusu ya wono mu etro wasen so hwere na kokobo akode ama wo mu se wa obeba apo no asotwe wo ho edema wo wasen so de ya tro na mom rashe betwani a wogina odema o manfa wo apadantra west abato ampeso so wakasa wasen suku adan anuoma nkoyi
ye ba kwa amanone na wa amanone nsem no Gaza mpepre so ho no say the United Nations are confirm say ayi ekom kase pa eku nkoto eto anya pabrada so no ebi na asie e wo Gaza mu nkomo ye de bebre wo
ebi ka wonu mo ya bobo ne nyina no awia so anu no basa ya tena se baba kenkan sam ye ne yentran don hwere ba ko no entem AKOSUA AGYEIWAA kwade boaten enemedin mene
obrempon na kwaku ampoma na afei
obaapa nana ya kechire
Yesha enkomo na se ede amawo na bese July busumi no mu no na prosifo ede betu dwa se abusia abebo won kase enokwa na ye July 4 na won kwaba amane se abrantie ba kwa ye frene se Kin Amwa Stephen Kennedy ne ho wo ye immigration officer wasan so ye kotoko fan papa na ni kotoko ho na wo koye se wo kwa ni sika bi wo kwa na neka wo koye awama na fe ko hu se na mu wom obi akuno je se wasotwa no papa ene wasan hwe jakra san atune mu ahye ne body no na so body no anhye ena prosifo ko hu ye no wom de aduemu a no wom hu ye no mko cha branch ba ko friends bright awe na wom chi no wom de no akokoto ama na no kra akoto san remande no se won ko no won ko da fiase kakra mransa na won ko dwendwe ne nsem ho na enu mu ene kwato asan kwa asetena ena nso wakoye no kra pa ne se wakwaka nsem bebre na die mpa na kwato ne kaye e de fa asem no abusia join ya e wo Facebook ne so eno ya SOMPA 106.5 FM Accra SOMPA 106.5 FM Accra na yamane boni opon checheku e wa ahoma ne so yene ne nkwaba nkomo sansa asemi wono na adi akire fiti yamponte mra so besi kwesi manim ho na yenkwabu sansa so ne kwato kwa asatana no kwato ka den opon ma hai
mejo so obi
na bokode
ahweye na de nam mejimi tamusumo ho ye
de urade ase na nam kwato kwa benya magistrate court na district court mpo no dia na piempani otena dwam ka ye na asam no yabua
medase beye na wotwemienu entem nie a ye asam no edifi eye kwabenya ebepie mu ewo eye Kaneshi district court a eno ewo eye Adabraka enam so ye de sobo e de bo wo mo a yesu se omunim eye abrantie 7 Kin Amwa immigration officer a ebeto odwa kire se nipa bon bi ko akwakoje ne krade afini nsem ebra na yesu se sikasem bi ekoso ewo wono ene eye impenifo bi intem na eno anenam so ye kai etiefo kakra amanie beto dwa kyerɛ abrante ba ko efe no bright awe wono ena odi eye abrante efe no Stephen King amoa odi ne ka enti oma wo frɛ eye abrante Stephen sɛ ne sika na e ready nti no wo mra no mra memeje eno anenam so ema eye abrante kyerɛ sɛ bisika ekura nyo no ankasa ne sika enti amanfo sika kakra na wagyegie enam sɛ ne bibre kuta ne sɛ immigration officer enti no wɔbɛhwɛ na wama ne din ho asan na fe obi hu na wantenetene ne nsa wɔ ne so sɛ wakɔgye amanfo sika di ɛne anadwo de so na wɔtena ɛyɛ moto so ɛkɔ abranteɛ ɛyɛ bright ne fie ɛbrɛ wɔkɔ ɛyɛ ɛhɔ nom no obi nim nyesi yɛ yante abrante Steven ne ho nka bio ɛbɛpem sabri ɛnu ne nam soma abusuafoɔ ɛbɔ mpɛmpɛn ɛkɔkɔ pie mu ɛwɔ ɛyɛ kwabenya district court ɛkɔ di asɛm ne to wɔn kyerɛm sɛ wɔn hu wɔn de hye nti court nhwɛ na wɔn mmoa wɔn sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ wɔn nsa betumi akɔ wɔn de hye ɛnu anana mu ɛma nhwehwɛmu ɛba bɛtɔ odwa kyerɛ sɛ yakɔ akɔhu ɛyɛ emu bi a emu no yɛde egya atum a yɛsusu sɛ emu no ɛbɛyɛ immigration officer ɛfɛ no Stephen King amoa na emu na enu anenam so ema eye kwabenya magistrate court eti asem no wo mu so okay abusuafo no ebeye report so mu hu omo de hye nti omo mu hu omo enu nti se yehu nipadua ne de a na hu benya se o se etabi asem no enu ena ma ye pagya asem na ye de ba bepie mu ewo eye Kaneshi district court ha no mu sei na obi medase bio ne etie ne se na watwemienu ntam ni a ye ba asem di bia no abrante bright awe awo no ena yesusu se ne nsa wo abrante friend immigration officer 7 amoa na ewuo no hu binum eno nam so e ma court no hwe se yensan so mfa eye bright enko hye aposifo kokumu na yensan so mfa ne mra eye bosum ye wo mu yin ne de to so ye duonu mienu be ya no pa no wotwe ana ye te se ye de ne beba meka sei be ye simedu ena ye de abrante bright aba na aposifo abom homodin amomonsa aka eye another suspect suspect no kwasem nie ebebre na ewo ha no se eche se wo mu nim ne ye pa ye tie eye Thomas Ziga na mensa ka eye abrante Steven amoa ne bra penny ewo menche wa no se ni nkomo tia wa opani mu akwa baba so mpaka se so
meje wo so
mo ene maba eye mwanwa aposifo etimi abomode amomonsa etimi aka nipa baako ayesusu ono nso nim mode hie ni wo ehu bie
we dey metie for na yada tie so ase Ghana police for ama abusua ani age ne dai papa asemi sie omo enaye ene omama yate ani disem se nipa bonfo mu di yenua ketua na wu no yetimi ache baako aka ho tie Ghana police for ase pa omama ye ni age enti no enema ba ni nyina no mo pe date a chete court no be ma mo kwan na mo dia kwakopiem e wo high court enwo ama ne boss sen sisi a no mawura mu nti sisi ne ye bom pa se judge ne betimi ama data ye betimi dia free ade akọ high court na asem na timi start ntema abusua akoma to ne ye mu ntem
ye hwete nye ntem 85 kwa abusua mu ye okay
sisi de yakoma to eye ye yati ni de ehu de bibia kire se atentene ne no a Ghana police ase yebo yenuaba CID panyinu ebe kan na no bo a wase ne unso mbuso mu diduma na ntia da o mase da regional police wa CID inspector anase CID hope eni omo mu di se duma di ri nyina NSU ye do bia se bisua ni age iduma pa mo ye hope ye da mase pa na mama bisua ni age pa enti we eye ni bra penny 17 amoa ena ye ne no ekata eno
upon mane bra ne nkwansa na memusa na asem ba akopɛ why
ekwanda ho
ayi abrantie yi a ne edi kan ya wo mache no a friend bright awe any new suspect yi a ono nso o mache no yi wo munnim wo mum yenu mu bi se kin ne namfofo ne wom a no na busua ne betimi aka siso sampa we die Woman who's on the king and Namopain, and now one betting me I can say, when you move back, king are down for, and now me and I and an for.
Yo, the omni say, bright in the bushman said, ye did catch a caneno. On the bushman say, ye young papa, no, on the DD, on the cost stadium, Kotoko same say, on the Yedia, and the action and they are who no say, then about 40 media. The and Suya, ye fast, our branch and Honka can say, on them bright and the qua, sorry, Omina qua, sorry, acquire Yatinu cries, where a dicking was sorry. On a bright in and numb. But say bright young quiet me yen when young quiet in India, it is a young quiet bright. On the call Kumasi Sports Stadium, Munina Kotoko supported that. Kotoko supported many more. The Abusian fa Kofoni no.
And Sana Major Amwa Kwanekra Kramuno, Essence Brenunti. Nia Yati were Chile Binesa. Allegedly, Odis Aboni Yeno, the following weekend, the Krasan Kotana Stadium Krasan Kobusa, Kinase. Ewo before frontier monso motene sabi
sa na tie pepepe se odi na wo ya wada no ye friend say nipa esusun wada ye no ni kwesiada na kotoko na presidential cap bi koso o sa ko stadium o kusia kotokofo bi ano no so kure busa Steven asese odi sika bi ama Steven no wo hwehwe Steven wo hu no ti mote ya no kure
Penny Yadase, my infant commoisia, na fe na mo court 3 year, court nya sore pe, upon what we inquire, the Western wedding como, none you watch be another my why.
Yadamati phone in us, Yadamasi, some be dia some ye chiamae, Sompa, Yadamasi, most small mine, the same way in some bad boy, and Tianidamos, Yadamasi pa.
Ye, Yansu Yadasi be brave, Abusia. Now upon you come on about ya, the free Quabenya. Court honor or their maye no na ni ayatin nka sesi ayi de eno ye Stephen King Amwa wono ni nua pani na wono nso ene ye wie nkomo no ne bom ni nyina no na opon cheku ene ekobọ nkomo ni nyina asase e de ma ye nti ne no wo ma chi ni ba ofro ba akwa ka ho a wo mo twen se court me mo tumi na from the assembly free district court akọ high court na wa akọ transem ne so e de afri ho.
Eno adadwumedie kese bi ekoso ewon kan Mountain Maseya na Ghana Police Motor Traffic and Transport Department ya yetwanitiawa MTT de enya omonko a Postal and Courier Service Regulatory Commission wo nyina ene kabo mu a wo mote wo hungu monten so merofo de enya asem ketoa ye wo kro mu a ye hu se okada fo bi wo be hona wo mo de ade de abra wo da de kra online ya na wo mo de abra wo bebia wo aboboa no ne ade na sa exercise womunti na MTT di fo koye ye ewokrom awomo kwachi bebre nipa beye wahani aduanum ene ye che womo na womo che se womo ni nkrate dia danse se womo betimi aye delivery ewo omei emu na che se wo se before so be delivery no e wo se ukonya licenses and sana wetimi akwa delivery ne no ene womo che se na obi a any licenses bi anatumi krata bi e wo se wo de delivery no na no nam so ma womo kwacheche womo amika say okada riders nso aba bonte che say kwanye MTT di fo ene ekuo na eka ho ekwache womo no na enye kwampa so sense womo so ye adwuma ema obi campaign bi na afa womo adwuma enti se nka ne chiche kura no a ga wo se MTT di fo ekọ campaign ni ho ne akwache womo na womo mo chiche womo de womo ntiase.
I'm doing this, I'm paying for the company, and the company will give me order to do. So how come you are arresting me and you will leave the company? What they said is the company have their own bike and they have registered their bikes. So we, the third party, we are working for them. Our bikes is not in. But before you fill the forms, they will tell you that you should mention your motor number.
As I came here, the guy was saying that young people will come and they will tell them that there are only 15 riders. But if they come into the town, they see no, plenty riders in the town inside. You see, hey, that's the way they worry us. So when they will find ways and ways to solve all this problem. That way me and they watch.
Adeswama eni awodwa yekotie ye delivery guys ya eno ada ye cheche wo mo MTT before cheche wo mo na wote se wo mo mu na eno na chi no SOMPA Central for any public relations and customer manager edema ekuyi yewura Edwin ni yeboa enso chese kwan bia so no e wo se okada riders no wo mo enya license na wo mo dia ye adwuma.
It is criminal to offer delivery services without license issued by the Commission, and that is punishable either by a fine, a term of imprisonment, or both, depending on what the court finds out. So it behoves all of us, both businesses who are licensed and individuals who intend to enter into this space, to find out exactly what the law requires of them.
Nipo kasa ye ora Edwin ni ye bo wono public relations customer manager ewo ekuo no mo ne ne yekotie ye no I was your assassin Korea Mono, Anna Australia Shoma Ghana, Yankrat one some soya yura, some not a George, what I know the crater appear chain. Now way and now what to Jaya watch was a name, and the Shania Motors from Korea Posta and Courier Service, Regulatory Commission for the Guaquamua, woman MTT the 4 Campo Mono Monam so, at a 2 month for Benumuya, woman delivery service, or my Ghana Mono, was so Basrapa, woman Jimadian, woman Chanchoka cra. Now a woman said nay, Etiamara so be delivered. My Ghana mu wabra woni anu wankasa won kwa Courier Service Regulatory Commission ho enkwa gen krata na se tumi krata dia danse na eman ho kwan se woni anu wo betumi delivery e wo ma Ghana mu na so wo hwemu pa no wa ba bia Ghana yakwakodu no de de kan nyuma nyi ani o man mu sa entse kwa ba sese bio wo bi fa kwan bi so na woni anu wankwa kobokoro no na wo ye na adwene se wono so pekakra ya na nsa betumi akona no a na se duma bia wo sankyerɛkyerɛ mapa e na etumi ye adwuma ebiem wo kyerɛ mu se ebetumi Papa basa safo ya wormo ya adwuma me kyerɛ wo a sa delivery wo mo ya bi wo ma Ghana mu yi dodo no akora wo mo nim ho nkyerɛkyerɛ enim ho nim die nam so nti no aso ya hwɛ ma Ghana yenkita wo de wo nsam so no ne kyene yata wo mo gwan bo se na be ya wo mo nnwumakuo no awodo no na afi wo mo ye delivery service wo ma Ghana mu no wo mo no mo nyina batena se ato kɛse enkyerɛkyerɛ awodo bi wo mo a wo betumi de ama masafo na afi ebiem nso wo ma hwɛ so obi bia de free na de korɔ wo pɛ so ye delivery wo ma Ghana mu bia no wo betumi kita nkrata ama na ye sanse nei wo man no ye hia to se de bekyekere wo man Ghana ama no ye ebiem nso sene wo mu dwumadie na ya na drumra bi a ehu sifa so obi betumi akwakwakyew obetumi aye obibi kura ama na ye ni ntino na se wo akwakwonya se wo nia no betumi kita nkrata no wakena bi empo du moto no kura akwakobo obi a ya tumi hu se nkrata wo ho ya wo de ye adwuma ye no Ghana ban ebetumi aboa bi ama no ye anam so ama ye Rasam Nate George ewo ne ex so ye okwochoroto ye no ana wasra mpanyimfo pa so radio basere ewom MTTD form ye madwuma sa posi form pa anokwa wanye ho akyenyi kura na mom sa na moto na mahyase a motuo no ebeboa de na so obesere sere ne kyere yada na kamo twentwen so kakra kozi se san kyerɛkyerɛ mapa betumi akoso na wobi ya nya license de a anka beboa sane ebeya wɔkyena bi no wobi akofa kuntuna se na wo hyase se wonia no wɔn de onya na adwene kora so bepa license kyerɛ kwan na mo ono so be hyase no wɔyɛ bidi a ɛro saa no de na mmara no ɛne wonia kro adi
mmara no ne udi saa no a ne nyina wode nam kwan so na ɛnurada ɛna Public Accounts Committee ye wɔ mmara se badwam wɔnom kɔ asetena na mprae so mra se dwane David Sopoku ansa ene busa asemi na wo busa osofo abedi akire ya wo hwa ya kwan ne akwantempon so onomnyamfo alasan so hini no busa ne se wo free nkran ana so wo free bia mprae so enkokɔ ban nkran no anyere so a be se 1 hour 30 minutes no adu nsawom nanso free nsawom bedu aso ba bedru nkran pipo no na honkɔ atwa be don hwiri mienu sanse efrin se homba poku ase kwan no enyenyenyenyenyenyenyenye na ahyeya no de empa no mo ye de afa ho contractor wo site ana se wo ma hunu so wo site de na we no eye ne akoye 9 day wonder se wo de akoye da akra bi na wo akoye na wo nya sika akra wi a wasa akodi ni ntoro so ana no so da bi na mom sabre yansa kra no betumi akasa no ne so afo ye a oda na no ana so ne bo adwuma no wa ma ne tumi so oba won pa Ghana fo nyina chew emfa ma no sanse enya hye no niamopenie.
Honorable Chair, I have my minister's permission to first of all apologize to all motorists on that stretch. It's one of the hot potatoes that we inherited at the ministry. By the time we got to the ministry, the contractor, like many other contractors across the country, had already abandoned site due to non-payment. And we have been working with the finance minister to ensure that we get some releases to these contractors so they can go back to complete some of these very critical projects. Fortunately, the finance minister has been cooperative. In the past, even before releases were made, we had meetings with some of these contractors, and based on assurances, some of them agreed to go back to site for.
Also, for the Kwan any acquaintance, so Al Hassan Suhini, and the Ates, all patches and Quine the Ache. One by an Anasica Niho, Nanso my number to be a Abu Mesika Craba, one minute to a pine.
Na Shemudibri Akoso Ewa Ministry of Health and have a Nursing and Midwifery Council and a Conference of Heads of Health Training Institutions. Sa enko mienseng and Shemdiane Akoso Ewa one entem Nina Efa a nurse for social one more etro dada. Now was so for ya wano and a shy yapom diwon samso a honorable Comnaminta Kando. What the two just ye nim say a nurse for mutrons or cra and sana womu etimi ababonten na nanwa da ye say won betro sansore no wo say sa wo hwe kwan a nurse for fa so transfer no a obi wa owon kran ha say wo be firi akra no wakotema etemampo de say emu eti akakra o firi akra no okukuma se no akotro ne nsɔhwe wo say ba ne san no ya ne ha adwen pa na fei nipa no ankaso wo kotro nsɔhwe no wo ha ofo ha bebre emu ansana wetimi atro nsɔhwe no wo mon kwan so ayade ehuhia na no eno o kye se sisi asoye na ye wo mo adwen se wo mo eba be ye se ne wo akra ha se ya ena wo ye nurse ni akra ha ya ena wo betro wo nsɔhwe se wo tema ho a ena wo betro be bia wo bia no ehwa na wo betro se be ya unha wo emfa ka emu nkwanhia ne ade o se ya na eha adwen na no na nam so ma sa ko miensen ye no da wo mo ehie mu a wo mo toto adwen a ama wo sofo a wo no ne hwe yapom de wonsam so de ato dwasa nyame adomu a September busum ye di enim ya ne de to so enai ena anes fonso etro no ebetimi abaso woto aso kyem se eba ne se ensakraye bi so klasa abemu a wo mo be ma anes foi asom etimi ate wo se asoye no afato wo mo so se wo be hwe na anes fonso tro a wo mo tro no wo mo ebetimi atro ne ye na fei bambo mu nsem bi a wo so wo mo de ma wo mo no wo mo e de ama wo mo anopeyi osofo wo hwe yapom de wonsam so honorable Comnaminta Kando and what this has me a buy. Na yero kwabna minta kanto wa mananso wa ewe kire no wade to aso kire mu sai yara wosem se wo ma Ghana de dan nyina ye jan nwama ma na sai ansa ne apanfo sibre wose na ewo bowura abanwumeko awodo mu a de aburoni ka na se medical negligence awodo no chichiru pa no ma Ghana ya pom di mu no wose sa de na kwaso ye papa sai ye tena se aye nhwa ma bibia sai ansa ne yetu nwana mo no wose no akwakwa ye ade akwakwa ye atosom de ababato aban no so a abre nyina Ghana ban wo bo ho ka na wochirem se ne kura no aba moka kura na fibia no sika ba se 10 million Ghana cedis a anka won betumi dia boa ese ayarosabia wofro no wo mo de toto ne oma hyem ne nyina ne yesa ne oma ne hwehwe ye eji wo mo kwatena se awekere sam se sia na sai na wo mo san so aba bebo aban amane na aban asa akotue sika na wo sare akwa sa ne oma no a wo se no kura ka ho bi na ma na nsemu wo bo ana akwa ayarosabia wodo ne nyame anim ni di odna ni kohunu ye no na ayade a asefem semu a ewo so kasa editia.
As a country, medical negligence. Anytime I hear that, I clench. We spend not less than, even in some cases, one facility, not less than 10 million Ghana cedis on medical negligence. Maybe you don't know. As a country, we don't have the money to buy the equipment, but we are spending so much. As I speak to you now, the cases on my table within this week are 3 that Attorney General has written to me to provide responses. Medical negligence. So it's a major issue that we are dealing with. So there are things we are discussing. I cannot put everything in the public domain at the moment. And at the appropriate time, we may address you on medical negligence. It's a monster rearing its head that we must deal with appropriately.
I was only turning Kaya so for your show, my Ghana. Upon the one some Euro Kwabna Minta Akando.
Na wa pomdim komo no amuno na wotwe atwa mu na wie ye no hode ba de besi na wotwe mu no apomdim nkomo kakra ekoso e wotitiru pa ne social media ne so no eye nsam a esi ye e wo Ridge Hospital eko na wotwe mu anie na no ena nam so ma former vice president at the Ghana Medical Association Dr. Justice Youngson edna no aton komo bi no che se hwe ade ba ko sa Ghana fo hye ne so pa ne se ayasabia hodo no ente se SOMPA shopping center anase SOMPA supermarket ya okwa ukoyi amo anase bia ukoyi mereche oseme na mba first nti yanhweme da bi ente sa na ewo nkyerɛkyerɛmu bebree bi ho a wona aba akane nanso obi a obedi wachi yɛhwɛ ne yade a wɔde baaye ɛne sɛne ne de na ho suo tie no a yɛbɛtimi ahwɛ nipa no agyawo ɛwa so manfo no te ase empo emergency cases crampo no yɛwɔ ne yɛhwɛ ne first ɛne yɛhwɛ ne a yɛma no de no atwentwan so kakra na wɔkyɛ ne kase mu ɛde akyerɛ sompa kase no wɔkyerɛ mu sei.
We should begin to understand how the healthcare system itself works. You see, with all due respect, the healthcare system is not like the supermarket, where, for example, it is on first come, first serve basis. No, we have a system where you may be the first to enter the health facility, but we may have to end up treating somebody who came in maybe 2-3 hours before you, or even 30 minutes after you. Reason is that we have a situation where we have what we can describe as cold cases and emergencies. And even within the emergency setup, we always have what we call the triage system. So once we triage, somebody who came after you may need the healthcare attention more than you. Somebody may come in and probably do some initial stabilization of you, but you may realize that the concentration may be on others. It is not because of favoritism. It is not because somebody knows somebody, but it is just the nature of the work. But sometimes, unfortunately, the patients themselves are not patients. The relatives are also not patients. And when they see that maybe attention is being given to others, they believe that there is something fishy and they begin to insult, they begin to say all kinds of things towards the health professional.
Ebane sana sa wanti asia ensem bia na woka e de akire apomde adwumayefo no we eye former vice president e de Ghana Medical Association Dr. Justice Yankson ne nkomo eno no won se da bia ya na se ye kasa se no a ye de akukuduro ne kasa san se yenu no ma no omma mema na kukuduro wo mitimi hye ye nkran pa enkran yom be hye ya ne se bosome na abu kofu se no manfo no bi ahyase abu onsa na ba sa no a eya opa ya no ne te no se wo mo agyae sansa ye mema no ene ya yeboa won mema no boa ye de boa won na se ye beto secure sanitary pad e de ama won oba wobu ne nsa na no mekaye wo hu oba bi etutu cheek e de ma be ma bi anaso obi kura wanyini sin no na wo hwe season no ani anu ahunu se da bi nipa wabu ne nsa eno ntia nanso se ye hunu problem no a ye de antidote no de aka and antidote no ye secure sanitary pad se wo de secure e de ye wo hu yi a e ma ne di medase se ma no ye say sa bufuo masa no afiri ho sanse wo mo nte yawo ne bieu enti ayi sa bufuo masa ne nyina de afiri ho e na fe eboa won ma ye numu no e me ne nyina konkan enya na e wo shops ahodo supermarket ahodo ba bia uduru abenya secure sanitary pad ato mo kumase ne nkwado no eya mo mfo mani nchem e wadum pz mama excellent cosmetics anasa the numbers in afre 0243 862 158 0243 862 158 now once wanya secure sanitary pad ebi ato na bibia atimi akonkan na se auto secure wie na se udidi anasa aduane no kresi wona adon sa wo mi se ya aduane nya wo de sanso anu ato ya na me ha me pa na emom me wo ho adro de ma your friend of time herbal mixture time time herbal mixture kopebito e wo pharmacy ni herbal shops ahodo nyina mu malaria chewa wonu moto untimi nidi bonsa aduan no esi ho a ase wontini ase wonfa anan montungu me pa cha aduane a watetika ye eye adi na bibia nko yi be ma wabo akonhoma didi nyasa oba no be ebreguo bomode na kopɛ time herbal mixture ni bito na emoa wo eboa won so for general well-being ne ma nyina atimi akoyie body pains ni nyina eyi firi ho afei sampam niema nkoyie Bema, udi bwani ya 30 seconds, ese ukra unu 1 minute. 30 seconds na wajemu. Debi anu wabe iwa bon swam chu sa. Bema diye, ukwa usineni mua. Eya tra signature guho iye. Na ye hunu sampa, you were here swam. Waba, wonso ya achira wamensem, ewa mpem. Na hodi musa kwesi wawiye. Saadi ya nehajene, wae sana nka. Yabwa kashi rato usuwano. Enya kura uhia time HH mixture. Ujo nso awute ya wachire. Ana Johnson no kura ma enso tenkasa Johnson de uhia time HH mixture enne betimi aboa pa enya na ewo pharmacy ene herbal shops ahodo nyina mu wo a wo pedodo atu aton na bia wo penchire mu no je number 0244 417669 0244 417669 na onempani abo enkomo wawie ni sei no wadidi awie wo pesa wo tenetene wapo mu a nyame ya adom eda chena eya ayenhia ewo domin kwabenya kwan yi so hɔ ya commercial bank ne nkyɛn hɔ no a wodi wani kyerɛ kwabenya run about hɔ no wɔhono baabi a save more shopping center wɔ no aha wuduru hope obekwa akohunu say Just Ministries one more be on office no kase pa eda ho we ye free gym style workout session oba wuntua hwe eye free gym enti duru memenda no pa ansa na obekwa akopa aduane ade bi a wano mo time herbal mixture wie sei no a wo pe ba bi atentre wo mpom no na do ani akyem e wo Save More shopping center ho no akwa akohunu Just Ministries one more office one no oba nso abenya free yoga mat e wo ho na no ane say ene stepping board ni nyina bi wo ho deda na wakwa akwatete wo mpom kama no anya apomden na bibia atimi akonkan mepa cho we no memenda anopa bia no anopa no onimu mpa mu pepepe ne ahyase obai bibia ye free unti ahwe apomden papa ene ye pede ama won bia na wo penchire moji number si 0553 106 337 0553 106 337 and 0245 701 129 0245 701 129 na onempani abo eho enkomo na wotretire wo mpom se wie se kimu a eda chena na adwumade we hyase eye sompa invitational cup eye nempa ene ya na wie ya eno nti mi se me free happy medimani chemo osunya coronation park na yakwa akwahwese ne match no eko Aduana FC Brekum Chelsea Bechem United Young Apostles 11 Wonders and Yaton Saudi Africa United every tamale one baba ka ho ama sompa invitational cup 2025 no yabo we no 6 Premier League side yo mu nyina eba bebo aye competition e de aye ahoboa e de atwan upcoming Ghana Premier League no enu ntibra na kwasi da ye wi a ne obedi nkudim no we ye sika kokko trophy ni e de aka ho e ho medals ni nyina wom e ma ne nkwada eye free ye mema no 20 pe kase 20 pe na watua na bibia atimi aye fine ye nuanu ma wo sunyane eye sompa sunyane 98.9 wono na dwumade ye nyina wo ye kwafare ba nanso sompa nkrabata ni nyina eta ye kire ya bibia ekonkan wono madawroma ena na ye bi nsemi edima ho ye to akase ye ne so
adishma ma ye to so ye nim se ye mofra egusi a wo mo twa wasin so hwe no meka se ekosu gidigidi anano dwada no ena wo mo ehyase na enam so ema so fo be de ekire ye wono ena hwe ye nwumesua wonsam so eye Dr. Clement Apak wa babo nti de kokobo e de amankwada yi se usua de nko ade aso hwe no betimi atro otro so a wo be passe na de omompe ene se wo be tro so hwe na wo de apo e be wuram ana wo de phone e be wuram se o kwa akwhwe so na watro se e ba sa de a eni asoye no wo mo ni ubedi pa se de se na efata wo se asotwe wo hono wo asotwe no e woni di so wa wo di pipa be wuram e wo asotwe anhwa sa pipa na wo di wuram na wo twro ye no sa pipa no emma ana wo de phone so ba wo ebetimi apa se wo pipa si ni nyina ba akokora ni wa e be ba wo bra wo ne sentrofo edi nkomo no sei e no di tudwa.
Depends on the kind of malpractice you are involved in. There's a few examples I cited. So if you bring in a piece of paper with or without any inscription on it, you are caught. We complete a report and you may lose your subject result, the subject you were writing when you were caught with a piece of paper. It is, as I said, classified as a foreign material, but a mobile phone is also a foreign material. So but if you are found with a mobile phone in the examination room and fully established, you may lose your entire result. And if I say entire result, the ones you've written and the ones you are yet to write, if it is established that you brought a mobile phone.
Dr. Clement Apaka, your so for be the wado and the shred your mumesua wonsem so. Awo ngumasua krono amuono bawramu apadancha west abato peso so a mrasebe jone ye wogina ode ma de hye honum yorumunya for Rudolph amuako jampa anaka sei wode ato aban no wanim se wode osrepa ewiase mpanyefo se abo na ntakra na ma ne yakase na wono de ntakra wonya ne de afanyinam kwatere kwa ne nyina ne yese no bawramu awo apadancha west abato peso so a enkoda no efa na de hyiamu nsam akonya kro mbanya atena so no eno akwakoye boache bidin na de ha no kro yese dia so senior ha no ho no no was school no free chenchen ne abanda na peso yo besidisi wo bepem ne ababia batena kunya so onya wo hwe abaya kwa ma abaya ba de school ne tia na tie wose anam so ntie ne nkura no kura wasi so ya won mo kyerɛ no enwa kwakɔ ye den se wo menya classrooms ahodo bi na won ma kyerɛ so hwe no.
Governance is continuity and this say aban fufuro bi ba edise ne aban dada no eyeye no woto aso si yakasi ye jaigu se aban dada juma odi ye no aban foforo aba on to aso a na kire say eyo oman no na ye bo oman na bro po school for nkura nso abro ye bo upper denchira west for nso abro dwene ho a aya na menti ase ha me as a member of parliament na ye hwe ekwan a school for yi etwa pa ansa na omo de abaha say ye this facility a eno omo ntwa kwan bia nanso mesre minister wa hye me body wa hye me mind for bo wa hye dia so senior high school for bo enso hu behia say obema aye ntem edi amaye because me school for nebre the teachers nebre
ana school for so bre where mo so bajani a wajira mo de ma de hye wa padancha west abaton peso so yira Rudolph Amwako Jampa
yewura mu ewo amanyasem mu kakra na wa amanyasem mu no enanu ada ya briche kase ebe o my Ghana bra na adupre kwata ya ede mpanifo makoma nwotwe ekodi dwumaso ade ama o man no konya akwansia ma nipa mu nwotwe nyina ba akokora nka agye na amra shebejani ya ojina ma de hye ya Watermale Central onimnyamfo Mutala Mohammed no ono so no waka hono bie eba ye electoral commission krampo ade nkrata ba kire bere kwa wode by election ebekwa akwa so ewo mpatam ho NDC Simon Yokuo wonom so eyese won bebie kwan atum na se wo bibia wono so bere no esu se na se wo pese wodi amanyoko nanim ewo mrashebejam ho no na wokosi Tamale Central fo anan no wono so sa bere no ebetimi afa ne nkrata ene na bere no aso na bere no aso no eye nkrata tenten ya party no twetwefo pani yera fiafi kwete wo tro ye ene wo che se ene dai ena bere no so se wo wabo trimu se anya hwe no nyamrashebejam ho abekọ ewo NDC amanyoko no edimu na akwa tumi ede ama won ewo Tamale Central abato mpesua so no efri ne ede kro yai ubetimi akwafa forms ewo wamo party office wono a wo wie pe wo ye ho adwuma nyina wia na wo de ko regional regional party office or northern regional party office na process ni na nyame adoma enkosi kwasiada efri ne kosi ni kwasiada so no na ya tum enti se wo bibia ya ene ne china ene ne kwasiada nsa kwasiada be ko na wie ye no kwaya ne ntam na fakọ okwa fele ne ntantantantem na de ko wi a na afi ni aka nyina ewa akire wo kire se we no wo mo nhyada nton ma na bodin bia ukita 5000 kura no a utimi fabi na bibia atimi aye fine na se wo ye oba ana mpo se bia wo nsoso no ebia wo nipadua mu akwa no ohona matechuma kakra bia no kura de ombesa achem mienu se hu ede ama wo sane ebe ya wo betimi abokwan no de ato ho na obi anso betimi afa forms ni me na timi aye fine na fe bere pamu no woni ahye da kopoten ya wo bekwa akoto aba ede ayi nipa obekwa akogina ewo NDC amyeko no edimu obra by election no ekoso
yeda so ejina bato ho nsensem na nyame yadomo a bosume ye di enim ya September bosume no ne de to so emieno eni akotie enya asem keto ho bedari wururu sanse ye kwakoto aba ewo ehonomo na enamso ama deputy general secretary edema MPP amenyoko no eye honorable Haruna Mohammed baba bonti de atodwa se wo mu wogidie pa ewo electoral commission emu se sa bato ayekoto yi wo be hihye niema se de na yetu wi a etimi dia asundwe aba wose emprempe social electoral commission wo munwuma a wo mudie edefa akotia aba ye kwakoto ho a ede danse pefe krase wo mu eye adwuma enti wose Ghana force ye nyina yenye gidie mapa ewe electoral commission mu se akotia by election no ye kwato ye beto ne atu ne ye na wo mu so ebe ye wo mu adwuma ye
confidence in the Electoral Commission of Ghana. They have conducted successful elections in Ghana since time immemorial, and the processes leading to elections in Ghana has always been very open, transparent, and I have no doubt that the Electoral Commission will conduct a free and fair elections in Akwatia. The only doubt that we have is what happens on the day, whether the security situations in Akwatia will be compromised, just as was done violent situation in Ablik, where some
Deputy General Secretary Edema MPP amenyoko no Honorable Haruna Mohammed ne yekotie ye no na mrabi otwamo mrasha jani anu ogina modem adehia awa dansia so kwa abato ampeso so eyewura Keti Hammond ene ya papa free that 2024 to abawie ye na wodi ntwe no wanche ne ho ase da bepem sese woguso ade asam ne kokot ye na no kura koto se a wono akoro de asem ne ba no kra wonsi wo enti wo mobo asem na to agu wi akira sa boneka wo so wonte ase wo besa akwa apiu na panyin no ba ba kasa ya wo kire mu wo so wono won retire o da bi enya de wo retire da na ogusu aginem sa belaba no nyame ya dom 2028 Ghana for hwena ne moyi sanse adanse asokwampu ntnyuma wayede ama wo mo no wondo ni mpefesa ne honfro ne manfo sa ne mom nneoma bi na kwa achewachewa ejina so ma won moto abade tia no nam so nti no nyame ya dom obasan so babiem wo ba ba ya no nneoma yie na wadi nkunim e wo mpesua no so.
I'm not completely in retirement, you know. It's good to come back to my law books, you know, to sharpen a few things, but I'm not in retirement, if that's what he thinks. In any event, as I said to you, watch this space. He has been there for 6 months now. I keep on getting calls. You know what they call the buyer's regret. You know, a lot of things are going on in Asokwa. And well, come on, yesterday I was to supply electricity to make sure that some electricity, make sure that this is as if KTM is not sitting in chambers, as if I'm still the person on the ground. It's atrocious. Go there and check. You know, it should be focusing a bit more on those things, see what he can do. You know. But I've told you, watch the space. That's as much as I can go. You know, watch the space.
I was aware you rocket amount no real woman so why. I know about terms that were no and this in one. What didn't Kunim one person, so now Johnny and Sabia. What didn't Kunim in one and one way. One more batana conyaso 24 years. Nina no dance so qua ne man for to about the mano. And you will come have been 1 year 2 minutes panel and what about Gagaya and you know.
Well, if for 24 years. People of Adasha were able to vote for me. You 2 minutes, you stand at the door of the court and proclaim to the whole world that they're giving you money because you are the champion, whatever. The reason for that is because I single-handedly have developed that constituency. Every single development project since 2001 January when Kufuor came to power has been under my superintendence. Well, from when the NDC was in government and we were in opposition and when we were in government, it has been me. One single exception, let somebody point out to me. So you think they are not proud of me? You know, it just saddens my heart that my MVP. But then again, it was a kind of ailment that afflicted the whole country. It was all over the country. Whatever reason, they were very upset. This didn't happen.
I was aware maybe a chamo myself, Johnny and Wichinamo. I don't want forward and see so qua about 2 pesos, so you rockety Hammond.
Na Yogusujinamo, our Amanya Semnoamo, Nanumo, and Mabuno Dam Frafwa who do bebre, yeah, war NPP, Amunyokonumo. A buyer said, woman in a best, I had 9 at your canoe. Woman in a go through support, Ediama, Cane. One onipa o 2 franc adema mo yoko no e wo afempinu ene aduno nan abato mu doctor Alhaji Mahamudu Baumia e ba ye ene amanfo bebre na akasa de afa na akopie mu e wo Zebila abato mpeso so a mabunu dam frafo e de ma wo mo e wo mpata mo ho no e yo pani Akumbo Samuel Wakiki wo kire se nipa be se 490 ya wo matro support e de ama kanema pani abede akire Dr. Mahmoud Baumia no ekoyie pa na kire se Baumia e comfortable lead.
The share the ma yadwe see niema so say ye youth of the party tena ho say why na ebetimi edina ba nimu ababedi president na ehwemu ana say ya ton Baumia since 2008. Baumia is the most popular, the most credible, the most marketable candidate among all the 5 candidates. Na say the na kire say Baumia emfata say ye be ma no 2 terms to try and see whether we can win power. The credibility of Baumia say ye say Baumia corrupt we clean ye dino kokoton a omubeto amaye enimti na me so ye credible. Digitalization Baumia as a vice president was spearheaded we obia na adwido awope youth na youth so epenasam. Dr. Baumia na the best bet for the NPP.
Dr. Baumia na the best bet for the NPP. Comfortable lead. We kitam den way Zebila abato mpeso so mabrudo mfrafo edma NPP amnyoko no Akumbo Samuel Wakiki wono ene yete nka yenyina we so na ye na ne ehosima ye ba ye reka se nto aso de bema wo
Kweku, minim se wa ye she. Me cry man nane. Now so ebony show one embasso.
Mane Honsepeno. Ebony condoms comes in different flavors and available in all pharmacies, chemical shops, over-the-counter shops, and pubs. For bulk purchases, contact 055-230-0075. Ebony condoms, Ghana's most pleasurable condoms. Make it worth it.
We got peppermint, strawberry, vanilla, chocolate. We got peppermint, strawberry, vanilla, chocolate.
It only the view is a condom. The condom mulia then it's not on but
Endpoint Homeopathy Clinic. Ghana had the OBN himself a prostate. Na baby omutibi screening. Emma huni ye etuasia. Na a Endpoint Homeopathy Clinic. Anasa a kidney, a liver problem. Wofa baby and ajujo. Na the friend premature ejaculation noa. Be maybe a one would offer kwakweshia. Asa would dinner huagro. Asa wo tonte. Any ebra Endpoint Homeopathy Clinic. Na ye muau. A man mema mo power. A ye Endpoint Homeopathy Clinic. Wamu de mufua. Yari bia infections bine woho. Anasa bia wonsha wofa baby na ajujo. Kidney problem, prostate dear. A ye Endpoint Homeopathy Clinic. Kumase ubehu Endpoint Homeopathy Clinic. Ewa kronoma boy here. Ena akra hanso so dear. Womu jinemu ankasa. Ewa spintered baby friend share signboard no. Who drew na ubusasa wope Endpoint Homeopathy Clinic. Wobia ebetro. For Endpoint ewa 0244-867068 and 0274234321. Endpoint Homeopathy Clinic. Womu demufua.
I did not pick it. I pick it. Hey, I did not pick it. I pick it.
I pick it. I did not pick it. The maiden edition of SOMPA Invitational Cup is here. 6 teams, 3 days, 1 trophy. Yatunsa Afre Premier League clubs are. Omwa Bronk half region is Amumra near Mesuya Huadenwe. Enunti Adiana Football Club. Baby. Brekum Chelsea. Bechem United. Young Apostles. 11 Wonders. Omuna Evejinum and Yatunsa Africa Rela United Football Clubs. Omusumekaho near Yensuya Huadenwe. Ebeye Gigim. Who wins the maiden edition of SOMPA Invitational Cup? We Ayakwanya at the teams in Sombenya proper preseason. And Sana 2025-2026 Ghana Premier League no Ashasie. SOMPA Invitational Cup Ebeshasie Edafieda 22nd of August. Ekwapim Nikwasieda 24th of August 2025. 6 teams, 3 days, 1 trophy. Enti Brana Besha team. Ahubua waye Edira season num. Manchester Nina Ebaso Ewosunyane Coronation Park. SOMPA Yesumo. Enam Senti Emma Enenkwada eye free. Enunti Sodofunsa ni Emra Sunyane Coronation Park. Emra SOMPA Invitational Cup EB. SOMPA Invitational Cup eye Jagri Bekala Mining Limited. Lawson Eba. Betway. Get way more. Heavens Diagnostic Service. H-Lab. Ebwadi Agrochemicals. Yamfo. Any 21st clinic. The sciatica expert. And Ebwe Chidom. And Afensu eye powered by Bronk Ahafo Regional Football Association. And the Cabin Lounge Entertainment Headquarters. SOMPA Invitational Cup 2025. Teams in our town.
Emra, me pacho brana me sha de wo bagi.
Bra, aden, enan so biem.
Hey, time heba me sha ya me kan se yi ba kwin. Ani wayi mi ensen.
Bra, sanya time heba me sha esia jimi ni mi fiefo enya de abako ebeso yen.
We de udi se ofa ni nyina.
Time heba me sha me kase mi di wa dance ya heaven ene de me kwa akopie. Enti se malaria we draw ne time heba mixture.
Enye enunku o, de nanum ato a wontimi anidie no. Time heba mixture duro no ene ye ma o. Oba a wafa afuro de o ma akwada no fo. Ene akwada woni mfie dumienu entimi num aduro yi bi. Se obeto aduro yi bi anuma, hwe se wakọ hospital anase lab ame yehu se wo atudie malaria yi bi ansa. Se o petam heba mixture enu dudu atu a, fo ani kire KNG Herbal Center ewo Emrom Abidjan House. Ana ba akoso wo atonsu Monaco Junction.
Eno echi ubenya bi atowo over the counter medicine sellers. Any herbal shop dodo na emu.
Pre 0244417669.
Kayo set time no TIME. Time herbal mixture. Afi malaria fever bi adani ziba ewo munu betu akọ.
FDA agi adwadie nkratoa yi atum.
aketuapa
Adeshma Mayana Mwase na Yamamu Akwaba Emra Premtuba Kasia Boso Ewa Sompa 106.5 FM Accra Yetua Kasia Bono Sodia Commissioner General Edema Ghana Revenue Authority Ye Trinity Awa GRA Jumekuono Eye Yera Anthony Kwesi Sapon Wababonte di atodwasa nanwa da onam no wotetie esen kwofo be se ne port wonomo se wonni Ghana card ya wontimi kwankwayi woni ama wo se no kura bi enimo enei o kan sisudua ese se wo Ghana card yo se wonni Ghana card no obetimi akwakoyi woni ama sa woni ama bedum ko ade a e wo port wa obetimi akwakoyi na yenyan ensem wankofo bi ne nam wonten so a wore mo e kan wo bra wone central for edin common sei e no di tudwa.
Recently raising in the media that let me say allegedly National Identification Authority indicating that GRA owes them millions of cedis and for which reason they are denying GRA of the use of the card. Let's step back and we'll recall that in the previous administration government indicated that the use of the Ghana card should become the tax identification for individual. You and I do know that the National Identification Authority is funded by government. This project has been funded by government. What the data has been created is for institutions like GRA.
Nebo kasa ye Yera Anthony Kwesi Sapon wano eye Commissioner General Edema Ghana Revenue Authority na wawie no wamananso wa wato aso kyerem se asɔye no emprempren wamo edi 24-hour economy no ene eye adwuma yenya nim se aban no ni sɔde hu no se wamo ebeye 24-hour economy kyese ade san ade akyi oni nyina na ye adwuma wase wo ba wone masɔye no a saa pepepe ena wamo yo.
GRA, we see ourselves as a key constituent and partner in terms of the success of this program. So at the port, together working with the Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority and other stakeholders, we have already embraced the 24-hour economy at the port. Indeed, before this program, customs already, as you know, works 24 hours. What we are doing is that at the port we work with other stakeholders. For example, when somebody is bringing goods, you need the standard boards to be there, you need Food and Drugs Authority to be there, you need the EPA.
Nipo kasa ye Commissioner General Edema Ghana Revenue Authority GRA Jumekuono Yera Anthony Kwesi Sapon. Ora Anthony Kwesi Sapon amananso wa woto aso ba be kire mo kire se ne hye ma pa ya o mode agu okwa mo kikiru ena ma ba we mode mponchi no ene won ma yo ne se wotumi kura botua wo duties no e wo online besa na wotwe kura achi ansa na wo nuoma no a wo pese bedru wo port no eno so aba no kire se we nyina no ye nuoma mo de agu okwa mu se na be ya Ghana de hye no mo de nuoma efri nkrofo ma man so bo ma Ghana mu no wo bo ho ebetumi an ha wo mo.
GRA, we already trained for as far as filing and paying of taxes. It's online. You don't need to, if your goods are coming in and today you can estimate the value of your duties 2 weeks before your goods arrive, and you can pay online. So you don't need to walk to the port to pay. You can pay from your desk, can pay from the comfort of your room. It's the physical clearance and added that component at the port to make sure that it drives that operation. So as I said, because the authority or GR is a key component of the success of the 24-hour economy, we needed to do this so that one, it facilitates trade, it facilitates.
I was your attorney Commissioner General Edema Ghana Revenue Authority Ora Anthony Kwesi Sapon.
Yamfa nsem no kopie mu ewo amanone. Wa amanone nsem mu no na nsan ya Gaza mpepere so ontokwa kase pa chenchedewa ati esi mpotam ho no eno nam so ama aduane ho nsem akwa atwe pa ewo mpotam ho eno nam so ama United Nations eden krata aba mountain chese no kure say pa de won betimi aka asisu people say ekom pradada pa eku kwato eto anwan pradada so no ebi na ati esi ewo Gaza san say me no ka say nipa be say 500,000 ena say aduane pa wo munya bi kura no ma die chese wonya ketekete mampoli mpo te sa tate aba shulezi anu mpo anko be fa na sa na nso ekom eku wom a enya asem keto akra eno na nam so ema Israel Foreign Ministry enso e report na ba mountain so be ka ono abeka che say report ya empanifo de aba mountain nya de a wo mbeji sa report na tumu nne wo monyi ntumu kina say Gaza ekom ate asi ho eno nam so ama UN Chief Antonio Guterres edi bia beto so che say sa de we ya ya ka nyina no nya nyankopon na ma ne ba yo we nipa nsa no man made eno ama na ba sa se ntokwa na ekoso no wonu mu gyaye a ebe ma sa ekom ni nyina no etu atwa na sesei asamba ko ebetimi akansi so ene se Israel fo no nyaade a omopene ema international news organization bia se oye SOMPA se oye BBC se oye Al Jazeera se obekwa Gaza people se freely okwa report e de free ho no nyaade ma kwan amoakọ eninti eno no ama UN fo ya omo wo bia wom de aduane kọ ehunu se ne omanfo no eti bia mutie no eno omo so aba monten so abeto bia tum a kire se no kura ekom kase pa ena atiasi e wo Gaza.
I was a was on here, General, and some would draw the basum, you know. Yadnina, a besia, now for not to a fidina to her, and somewhere the buyer, no, did you Makotino be any say?
Immigration officer, yeah, nipa bon for be pa, agent and coffee in seven, and then 1 year since Nipa Quaka, as I'm no quarter.
Now, at 1 hour delivery, a Juma won't cry, has said, woman who full MTT, the force and rather, one more batch woman.
Yɛwɔ akati amodo de aba wase wɔn wɔn kɔ retirement wo sɛ ne nkrofo keka na nyame ya tomo a 2028 obesa babiu.
Dr. Justice Youngson, former vice president at the Ghana Medical Association, was say healthcare system no and this SOMPA supermarket ya okọ ya na okoto se me na mba kan nti anhwe mekane.
Sanso no so for ya wono na hwe ya pom de wonsam so kire se anes fon so hwe na ka won betro no won watwe de ko September boso me de to so 9.
Na GRA panyi pan so akasa wase ne won ma hye nyina soronko so ye ne wo betumi atua wo duties kura ansana wonioma aba bedru port.
Ye ko Gaza na Gaza kwa ye ko ye eye ntokwa chenche ne wa ye ama ne homene so mempanifo e de abetu je chese no kure e komprada da pa e na atiasi e hompotem ho no.
Abeka won won ye ne nyina ba so mo sa wi apam choba ka sebo na won mo a wo so doma so ye sene ama messages ne ye de aba no ebini
eno aye Hajia special local food na davromenti se wo pa aduane papa na wato adi e wo man yi mu pa titru pa so won kran ha ya afo ne chemu e wo Hajia special local food na kache e wo hacho atomic kwan so ho no a transition chen ho no ya na aduane a chemu ho ne abusuafo no nyina mo nkora mo kodi bia na wintimi nkwaje number si 0246 359 921 0246 359 921 na fe aduane no baby a obi asa de wo pe no won fa emra wo na messages ne kakra ya aba e wo Facebook no Master Planner Junior Eddie Freaking Tampo wasi if the MPP want omo pe kra mpo so mo wini 2028 election no a wo mu nyina mo nya mistake mo nya mistake kra na wo nkoto aba no mfama Dr. Mahmoud Baumia na wo no e na betimi aboa ama wo nya sa tumi no ohene na mensa jebi wasi abusuafo mechia mu nyina happy birthday enkwama Bismarck loaded owusu wasi omano happy birthday pa sanso ena Comensa Pillar 2 wasi I'm watching the powerful news ewo nkoko hona ade akodru yo wasi the next MPP national women organizer sir okay ma Safia Mohammed wo chia no yo yate engineer Shamaba wono so se Gtech for ya bramo munya ma me no nya na adwuma as deputy minister why na professor wan fan kan din hu ana o de kan din hu a eno na ma nya adwuma no ana munya no nya na adwuma keke wakaso a we say Akwatia is blue confirmed by God but trust no man we ye keke kaswa ne ode ba ye enso eno no at the second Jesu ni femi was good afternoon ma agosi awachi aw Topi Rebecca or say well done Ghana police my idea pa nyame nhiramo sama ya adwuma so sa we nso eye we no so comment here what dey buy yan fancy a sansa bredo nti na yan to aso mfiri benkum ha
abusu ha ne de kase bo no nyina besia SOMPA 93.1 one mo febu asantema temko poko mase ayiko 100.9 kumase adan for radio Paris France abochime motakwa na aye 101.1 takwa de 103.3 Tachiman for febu 106.1 SOMPA afi so nyana na ya SOMPA 98.9 Enkraza 90.7 doma 101.3 ni nyina ya SOMPA sanu adwuma wokwa mankasimu a eye Kingdom 106.1 dekoda na sonia na namso anu tuning radio ayo SOMPA FM Facebook no sonia dem live SOMPA 106.5 ason for basa ya batenans asia kenkan semi don shoro ba kwanta modema wo no eye me AKOSUA AGYEIWAA kwade buatin mene
obrempon na kwaku ampoma ena afi
obaapa nana ya ka kire yekwe mobro wasem